In ancient times, in the majestic and mysterious land of Sunda, there lived a princess named Dayang Sumbi. Her beauty was truly enchanting, to the point that every time she stepped, the wind seemed to cease, bowing to her charm. With silky black hair cascading down to her waist, eyes shining like the morning star, and skin as white as jasmine flowers, Dayang Sumbi was the object of desire for many men. Despite being born into luxury, she chose to live in solitude, far from the hustle and bustle of the palace. One day, Dayang Sumbi was sitting by the window of her cottage, busy weaving a beautiful cloth with threads that shimmered like sunlight. In her fatigue, the thread fell. Without a second thought, in her frustration, she swore, "Whoever brings me this thread will be my husband, be it a human or an animal." Suddenly, the sky darkened. From the depths of the forest emerged Tumang, a black-furred dog who turned out to be a cursed deity. Without a sound, he picked up the thread and placed it at Dayang Sumbi's feet. With her heart racing, Dayang Sumbi realized that her oath had to be fulfilled, though she never imagined she would marry a dog. From this mysterious marriage, a strong boy named Sangkuriang was born. Growing up amidst the forest and mountains, Sangkuriang inherited extraordinary strength from his divine father and cunning from his mother. However, he never knew that Tumang, the dog who loyally accompanied him on hunts, was his biological father. Every day, the two explored the forest, seeking the best game. One day, when Sangkuriang failed to hunt the deer he had targeted, anger burned in his chest. He felt his pride had fallen before his mother. In a fit of disappointment, Sangkuriang released an arrow toward Tumang, ending Tumang's life instantly without knowing the truth hidden beneath. When he returned proudly with the news to his mother, Dayang Sumbi's face turned pale. With teary eyes, she realized that Sangkuriang had destroyed his own father's life. In an instant, sadness turned into an unbearable rage. Dayang Sumbi stared at Sangkuriang with a look full of disappointment. Unable to contain her emotions, she raised the weaving tool in her hand and struck Sangkuriang hard on the head. The blow left a wound on Sangkuriang's forehead, leaving a deep mark. Shocked, Sangkuriang could only freeze, not understanding why his mother was so angry. After striking him, Dayang Sumbi, still overwhelmed with emotion, banished Sangkuriang from their home. "Go, never return. You have made me lose everything," Dayang Sumbi screamed in a tone filled with sorrow. Confused and hurt, both physically and emotionally, Sangkuriang left his hometown without knowing that he had just ended the life of his biological father. Years passed, Sangkuriang grew into a handsome and invincible man. He wandered to various corners, mastering the arts of war and supernatural powers, until one day, his footsteps led him back to his hometown, though he did not recognize the place he had once left. There, he met a woman whose beauty captivated his heart instantly, Dayang Sumbi, who remained youthful thanks to the gifts of the gods. Sangkuriang fell in love at first sight. He did not know that the woman who enchanted him was his own mother. With a racing heart, he proposed to Dayang Sumbi, determined to make her his life partner. Dayang Sumbi saw something that made her blood run cold, the scar on Sangkuriang's head. It was the scar she had inflicted when she struck her son before banishing him. Dayang Sumbi realized with horror that the man who was about to marry her was her own son. In fear, she tried to explain the truth to Sangkuriang, but love and ambition had closed Sangkuriang's ears. He insisted on marrying Dayang Sumbi, no matter what happened. In a desperate attempt to thwart this marriage, Dayang Sumbi set an impossible condition. Sangkuriang must dam the Sitaram River and build a large boat within one night before dawn. With the power he had gathered during his travels, Sangkuriang accepted the challenge without hesitation. Night fell, and with the help of supernatural beings, Sangkuriang worked tirelessly. The forest echoed with the sound of falling trees, the ground trembled from the supernatural forces flowing through every movement he made. The large boat was nearly finished, and the dam was almost holding back the river's flow. Dayang Sumbi, watching this from a distance, began to panic. She prayed earnestly to the gods for the sun to rise earlier. The gods heard Dayang Sumbi's prayer, and as dawn began to sweep the sky earlier than usual, Sangkuriang realized that he had failed. Anger erupted within him. With full strength of rage, he kicked the nearly finished boat until it turned upside down, creating a large mountain now known as Gunung Tangkuban Perahu. In his blazing anger, Sangkuriang vanished into the forest, leaving Dayang Sumbi enveloped in eternal sorrow.